Hello class, this is Dan Lewis for Unit 3, questions that we have regarding scheduling and transportation. This is the second time I've need to make this video. Unfortunately, it looks like something had happened with the streaming or the recording, so trying to get that dialed in. But let's try this one more time, see if we can get done right. As far as the questions regarding scheduling, athletic administration, and evaluation of our compliance of the administrative tasks, I've seen our schools. I've been at two schools in the last 5 years. Mesa Community College is where I'm currently at, and then Westview High School. Both of them have done an excellent job as far as administration that I see as far as scheduling with facilities, scheduling with having proper equipment, referees, contests, practice times, things of that nature. Seems like everyone's been doing a great job. When I first started here at Mesa, practice schedules were coordinated where football was coming in after the track team, so track team was able to get everything done. Some of the challenges the football players were trying to get on there a little early, and the track coaches let the football coaches know that, hey, we've got practice here and we're in season, so we need to wait up. So there were some things that needed to be cleaned up, but that's just communication amongst the players. That's guys trying to get out there early, things of that nature. But I think we were okay on that for the most part. As far as scheduling practices and having facilities in use and equitable, I've seen that between both the women and the men's programs. They all have space and things where they can be, coordinating that appropriately. I've been coaching football, so football mainly has their own facilities, things like that, transportation. They don't share with a lot because of the size of the program, being upwards of 50 to 80 to 100 kids, depending. But we don't have to, switch it, share or do anything like that. Transportation has always been dialed in, done a really good job. Scheduling has been great. We've always got great contests. We've got everything dialed in as far as having transportation on time, transportation to and from the game, and things of that nature. Have had a couple times where, not as far as not in compliance, but things that could be improved upon, things that I see where we could have some issues. I wouldn't necessarily call this. We had officials come to one of the high school games where I used to coach at last about 2 weeks ago, and one of the officials showed up to the contest inebriated. The athletic director did an excellent job of addressing the situation, removing the official, and we were able to continue on with the game. And we did go. They were down a crew, so I was able. I was just a spectator, but seeing that they had an official removed from the game was definitely handled in the proper manner, not having someone officiating the game being out of a sober state of mind. So good that that was taken care of. I wouldn't call that compliance. I would say that's lack of responsibility, but the administrator took the appropriate steps and handled the situation well. So that's something that I saw. As far as the contests and the scheduling, done a great job of scheduling sports where we have the JV and the freshman team, playing on separate days, but all able to get everything in throughout the week. So that looks good. I think that they've done an excellent job as far as that goes. Some of the other sports that need to use the facility play on different days. They're able to play on days like Thursdays where practice is a little shorter. Soccer team plays on Fridays when practice is shorter for us here at Mesa College. So a lot of our games kind of correspond with each other based on practice days and when we're not on the field as much. So they've done a great job with that. I would say that's something that I've seen as far as the scheduling. It's done really well. As far as compliance goes, the only thing that I've seen since at Mesa College where I think they need to make improvement of scheduling is with support staff for cleaning. After home games on Saturdays, we arrive home very late the last couple of visiting games that we've had. And what I've seen is there's no one to clean the locker room or clean the equipment, the facilities, things like that that need to be done, and they're usually done. It doesn't get done, so it'll be a little extra stinky. It can have an extra day to get dirty, things like that, and nothing gets done on Sunday, so it stays dirty, and then on Monday morning things have to get done. So I see that as a bit of a problem, and I'd like to see that resolved here, and I would definitely encourage that we find some way to fix that up or clean or do something along those lines to make it so that it's not as disgusting when we get back into the facilities on Monday morning or Sunday if we happen to come in for coaches meetings or whatnot. We found that it's been pretty challenging to get in there, but Great job to both of the programs and the athletic administrators as far as staying in compliance and what I've seen.